Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. Got another Manufacturers Series race for you today, round 2 at Suzuka Circuit in the Group 4s. I didn't get on pole position this time, starting from second. A little bit disappointed, would have liked to have got the pole, but we'll get underway here. We're on the medium tyres, and first corner Suzuka is always a danger zone. Really have to warm up the tyres as we go into here and take it very cautiously. So on the brakes early, don't brake too hard, don't want the back end to step out. Just gonna take our time, patient with getting onto the throttle, and away we go. We managed to survive. Third place went off, the Alpha behind us. So good start. We're gonna follow this Dodge Viper up through the S's, and we have a Lexus behind us, then a couple of Australians. We've got our friend Ikatosh back there. But we're going to skip ahead to the end of lap 1, and you're going to see the Dodge Viper here. He gets on the brakes a little bit too late, and that allows us to close right up. So we're going to skip on up ahead, and as we go into the first turn, not able to make use of that little opportunity, but we are in his slipstream now. And as we go through the S's here on the second lap, you're just going to see how much he's going to struggle. He misses the apex there for the second turn, and just the way this track is, you miss one apex and it just puts you out of sync for this entire complex of corners. So we're right up behind him now, and as we come through this left-hander, I think it's the Dunlop curb, very easy to go off there on the right hand side, put a wheel on the grass through the Dagners here. Don't want to get too far onto that AstroTurf on the left hand side, and on the exit there he's going to go wide, lucky not to pick up a penalty. But as we come down into this hairpin, he's going to have dirty tyres, so we get a really good exit, but unfortunately we're now right up behind him, and so we'll just speed it up there. We're not able to get a nice slingshot, but we're going to put our nose there on the inside, but he brakes late, stays on the outside, manages to keep us in second place. Good driving from the Japanese driver, I think. And so as we come down this back straight, we're going to get a little slipstream there. I'm going to move to the outside, and then I think better of her. I don't want to get stuck on the outside, so I try to switch back over to the inside, but just end up giving him a little bump on the behind, give a little bump draft for free. And so that kills our momentum, and now we're going to have this Lexus behind. He's going to have just a little bit of a look there on the inside, but decides not to go for it. And we're going to come through here to finish the second lap, still in second place, but it looks like we have the pace to get this Dodge Viper. And so as we come down to the first turn here, I'm just going to go on board with me. As you see, the Dodge, he just gets in too deep, and he ends up getting onto the curb, and I follow him, and we get this snap of oversteer there, which we have to catch. Very close, very, very close to going off the track, but we managed to keep it on. Just, yeah, good reactions there. And so we're up into first. So we're going to skip ahead now, and we have this Lexus. He's really just been on me this whole third lap, and he just, yeah, he takes a little bit of a look up the inside again, but managed to fend him off just for now. So we're just going to speed it up down here to turn 1 and see how much speed he's able to carry through. Just much quicker through there than what I am. And again now on lap 5, you'll see he's just got a lot more speed. He's almost going to go for a move there. And so I'm thinking, you know, this guy must be really quick. And he was able to catch me down all of the straights. So I don't know how quick that Lexus is supposed to be in a straight line, but certainly was not having any troubles with keeping up with me. But the group behind's starting to fall back a little bit, I mean. And lap 6 there, we cross over the line with a 2 minutes 9.1, fastest lap of the race. And as we skip up ahead now on lap 9, we're just going to skip through the lap, and you can see in our rear view mirror that finally this Lexus, as the tyre wear has kicked in, is started to fall back. So He's fallen down to about 1.5 seconds, and here on lap 10, you see he's actually just pulled into the pits. He was on the soft tyres, so that's why he was able to carry so much more speed. And he's just going to drop down, because it's definitely a one-stop race, not a two-stop race. So at this point, let's just take a look back through the field and just see what tyres everyone else is on. So Jolie, he's on the mediums. We've got this McGain, he's also on the mediums. The Viper, who was in the lead earlier, mediums. Diego, mediums. And Ikatosh is also there on the mediums. So back up on board with me, and you can see my tyres are in much better condition than what Ikatosh's are. So doing a good job of keeping the tyres, you know, to last, hopefully to lap 12. But we'll come through end of lap 11 and just check the time here. And so we do a 2 minutes 9.9 and a 2 minute 10. That's the crossover point. So I'm going to consider going one extra lap, but we do catch up to this traffic. So even though he's a ghosted car, we just decide we'll pit on lap 12 and just speed it up here. Even at 10 times speed, you can see that the pit stop's very long. So we're going to come out in second place, and just like magic, this Lexus suddenly appears in our rear view mirror again. So it's a little bit of a repeat of what was happening earlier in the race. So he's managed to catch up a little bit, because he's, of course, onto the mediums now, and I'm on the hards. He's going to be making another stop, so on lap 14 here, I'm just going to pull over and let him go through. So he flashes his hazards to thank me. No point holding him up and risking him coming into the back of me in frustration trying to get through. So lap 15, going to see the leader. He's finally into the pits. That McGain has great tyre life, so he was able to go to lap 15. And then a couple of laps later, the Lexus is going to pull into the pits and take on his hard tyres for his one lap, but he'll fall back down to 6th or 7th place, I think. So last lap of the race, not much danger from behind. They're about 8 seconds back, but as we come into the Casio Triangle, you see get a triple downshift from 5th to 2nd, almost lose the rear end. So unfortunately got some problems with my pedals, but we hold on, and we're going to cross the line and get our second win of the season. So that's 2 from 2. So pretty happy with that. Took home 252 points, and yeah, so nice short video today. Hit like, hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.